Hi everyone, welcome to Edu-Astro. Now today we have the most interesting and the most coveted topic. How can we improve our career and how can Vedic astrology help us do that? Most of the people I meet, most of the people I interact with, this is the major question which everybody has. So we have dealt with all the houses, rashis, planets, nakshatras, everything. In the other videos, you can take a look. And in the houses, we have already discussed which house represents what. Now, there are certain houses and planets which play a significant role in determining your career potential and professional success. Having said this, I will again reiterate the same fact that while looking at a career does not mean that which exact career are you going to pursue. What it actually means is that you should go ahead and understand your strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities, and with that knowledge, go ahead and select your career. When you come to know all these things through your birth chart, by analyzing these key elements, you can gain insights to your ideal career path. What type of a career could suit you, right? So let's explore these elements in a bit detail and then I'll take an example. So the first house which is to be looked at is the 10th house, the house of karma, the karma bhav. Now, the 10th house is the most important for career and public life, which we know and we have already discussed. It represents your profession, reputation, and achievements. And the Rashi or the zodiac sign on the cusp of the 10th house and its ruling planet, that means its lord, provide valuable clues about your career path. Now, though we have not covered divisional charts, but in one of the very earlier videos across approximately 2 years back, you might, there is one video on divisional charts. You will see we have explained what type of divisional chart is important for which type of area in life. And for career, D10 is very important. So in D10, the 10th house of D10 is also extremely important. And the 10th lord of D10 is extremely important to be looked at when we are talking about career. So we'll keep that aside for now. First, look at your normal birth chart, the D1 chart, the Rashi chart, and from there, you can get great insights. So the 10th house of your D1 chart, Rashi chart, you take a look at that and note down the lord of that particular house. Then you look at the second house. The second house is the house of wealth, finances, and your values, the learnings which you got from your family. Now, this indicates, okay, second house is also the house for accumulated wealth. Okay, it indicates your earning potential and the resources you can accumulate while working through your career. Then you look at the sixth house. That's your house which represents your job. It actually represents your dead, diseases, enemies, and sadhana, right? A lot of work, daily routines, all that stuff. But it also represents your service and job. So because it represents the service, job, work, and your daily routines, it becomes important to look at sixth house. It highlights the nature of the work environment and your approach to your duties and responsibilities. Then you look at the ascendant. Obviously, ascendant is you yourself, your physical body. So without that, how are you going to work? So the ascendant represents your overall personality and approach to life. It provides insights in your strengths and personal qualities that influence your career choices or your likes and dislikes. Then there are three important planets to look at, apart from the big ones, but these three are extremely important. Sun, Moon, and Mercury. Why? Sun represents your core and identity and leadership qualities. It's your Atma, and it tells you what you really desire or really love from the innermost core of your heart. Moon indicates your emotional needs and fulfillment. And Mercury governs the communication and the intellectual abilities. Without these three, it becomes very difficult to work. So these three become very important when you're looking at a career. Okay. Now, after you have studied all this in your birth chart, then you make the concoction. How? Let's take an example. So let's say, again, Mr. X has a particular birth chart, and in that, his ascendant is Leo, Sun is in Aries, that is Mesh, in the ninth house. Moon is in Gemini, Mithun, in the 11th house. Mercury is in Pisces in the 8th house. And the 10th house has Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. And Venus, who is the lord of the 10th house, is in the 7th house, which is Aquarius, that is Kumbh. Now, let's see how it works. So, being a Leo ascendant, Mr. X is naturally confident, charismatic, ambitious, and has strong leadership qualities and a desire to be in the spotlight. Now, this makes him well suited for roles that require assertiveness and public presence. Depending upon the other combinations, you might find a Leo ascendant can be a person who wants to work in his own area and not get disturbed too. But till the time the person is in a role or a job or a business where his contributions are really understood and appreciated, the person will feel very good. Now, the sun is in Aries in the ninth house. Here, the sun becomes exalted. It indicates a dynamic and pioneering spirit. Ninth house. In the ninth house, it emphasizes a career related to higher education, law, or philosophy. Understand it this way. It might not be a career for him, but his innermost liking is about higher education, travel, law, or philosophy. So when this guy does these type of things, he will feel very good. Okay. So in the roles of mentors, in the roles of teacher, professor, anybody, he will feel really very good. So he's likely to excel in the roles which involve teaching, exploring new things, inspiring others with vision, mentoring, all these things. Right? That is the innermost happiness what he gets. Now, moon is in Gemini in the 11th house. The moon over here suggests versatility and strong communication skills. In the 11th house, it highlights a career connected to social networks, community work, or technology. Now, what happens is this person, Mr. X, he finds emotional fulfillment through connecting with others and contributing to collective goals. That becomes his emotional fulfillment. Innermost fulfillment was teaching, exploration, inspiring others, mentoring, like that. Emotional fulfillment is connecting with others and contributing to collective goals. Okay. Then Mercury is in the Pisces in the 8th house. Now, Mercury is a natural analytical planet. Over here, it indicates an intuitive and a creative thinking. In the 8th house, it suggests that a career in, say, for example, a research-oriented career or finance-oriented career or transformative fields such as psychology, healing, or even for, say, example, analytics or transformation, business transformation, things like that will be very appealing to this person. So, Mr. X has the ability to delve deep into the complex subjects and uncover hidden truths and present it very simply. Now, in the 10th house, you have Taurus, and Venus, who is the lord of Taurus, is in the 7th house. So, with Taurus in the 10th house, Mr. X's career is influenced by stability, practicality, and focus on material success. Now, Venus, who is the ruler of Taurus, is in the 7th house of partnerships and public relations. So, this will suggest that Mr. X can achieve career through collaboration, negotiation, and building strong professional relationships. Now, when you combine all these things together, we see that Mr. X has the potential. I'm again repeating potential. This is not definitive. It is the potential, and everything works in a probabilistic pattern, not definitive pattern. So Mr. X has the potential for successful career in fields where he might be educating somebody, or he might be dealing with law, or he might be dealing with public relations. His natural leadership qualities, communication skills, and ability to bring strong networks will serve him very well in these roles. And that, you know, these involve inspiring and connecting with others. So he will be very happy in these type of works. Now, not necessarily that Mr. X will become a professor or a teacher or a lawyer or a public relations manager. He can be in a, depending upon the other combinations in the chart and his karma, he might be in a management role. But you will see that these type of activities will lure him very much and will prove very beneficial. So if he uses these strengths in whatever type of role he is in, his career will automatically go on the correct path. So by understanding his strengths and inclinations through his birth chart, Mr. X can make informed decisions about his career path. He can focus on roles that align with his natural talents and bring him fulfillment and success. This is the example which I wanted to speak to you about today, so that you can take up your charts and the charts see what's going on, understand the basic concepts, share your findings, and obviously we cover these things a lot in our courses, specifically the comprehensive predictive astrology course and all that stuff. But if you really want to talk to us, you can email us. The email is given here. And thank you very much for watching, listening, and keep on subscribing, sharing, listening, sharing, and listening to us again and again. Because the concepts which I'm giving you, they are very put very simply. And if you practice a bit, you will be able to get them. And it will prove very beneficial for you. Okay. So till next time, till we bring you another interesting topic. Thank you. Take care and bye-bye.